Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at the Chorus Shape Shifter, as well as some of their other products. This is a thermoformed curved hybrid paddle that's 16.3 by 7.7 inches. The grip is 5.5 inches, and the core thickness is 16 millimeters. For the swing weight, we got 116, which is about average for a hybrid Gen 2, and for the twist weight, we got 6.5, which is also about average. So in terms of those specs, it's nothing too different from existing Gen 2 hybrid paddles on the market. What makes this paddle different and why it gets the name Shapeshifter is from the choice of surface material it uses. While most paddles on the market use several layers in the surface of the same material, the Shapeshifter does something similar to the 11624 Hirachi, where it uses 3 layers of different materials. While the Hirachi has a layer of fiberglass sandwiched between 2 layers of carbon fiber, the Shapeshifter instead has 3D 18K cubic carbon fiber as the first layer, followed by T700 carbon fiber, and finally followed by a layer of fiberglass. The 18K cubic carbon fiber is one that isn't used by a lot of paddles on the market. Chorus describes it as a flexible surface that's meant to increase the dwell time of the ball. The middle T700 layer is the more common carbon fiber that most paddles use, and the final layer of fiberglass is meant to give the paddle some extra pop and power. Fiberglass is a stiffer surface than carbon fiber that gives the ball less dwell time on contact, so it comes off the paddle face quicker. While carbon fiber paddles are aimed more towards control, fiberglass gives paddles a bit more firepower, and the combination of both in the surface is what gives the Shapeshifter its name. During softer shots like dinks and drops, you get the added control and plush feel from the first 2 carbon fiber layers, making the paddle very forgiving. However, once you start to swing more, like on drives and overheads, that's when the ball will react more to the innermost fiberglass layer and gain extra power. The Shapeshifter is a paddle that adapts to the type of shots you want to hit. It feels more plush and controllable for softer ones, but gives you power when you need it for putaways. However, at its core, the Shapeshifter is more of an all-court paddle. It's not any more powerful than the average Gen 2 hybrid, and its pop is about average as well. For all its measurements like the swing weight, twist weight, sweet spot, power, and pop, it really just falls about average compared to other Gen 2 hybrids. As mentioned earlier, the only difference is the feel of the ball off the paddle face that makes the paddle more adaptable to your shots, and I do think it does provide more control compared to most other Gen 2 paddles. But in terms of overall metrics and performance, it is a solid all-court paddle option. It retails for $190, but this drops down after discount code, so it leans a bit towards the pricey side, though it does use high quality materials, and I do think it's a solid option worth picking up if you're looking for a unique paddle feel that adapts to your shots. Now I also got to try out 2 other Chorus paddles, the Echo and the Daylight. The Echo is a solid Gen 2 paddle as well, that's 16.4 by 7.5 with a 5.1 inch handle. It's also 16 millimeters in core thickness, but the surface is just layers of T700 carbon fiber. For the swing weight, it's 114 and 6.4 for the twist weight. Now, this one isn't as unique as the Shapeshifter, as there are many other Gen 2s like this on the market already, but it's a solid paddle and comes in at an affordable price point of $120 that drops down even lower after a discount code. As for the Daylight, this is a Gen 1 standard shape paddle at 15.9 by 7.9 with a 5-inch handle. Its surface is T300 carbon fiber and the core thickness is 14 millimeter. This is meant to be more of a beginner control paddle since it uses that cold press construction instead of thermoforming. It's priced pretty low at $79.99 and overall is a decent option for beginner paddle. Finally, the last item I gotta try from Chorus is their Overshield Glasses. Now, I haven't tried that many protective glasses before in Pickleball, only the carbon pivots and the body helix ones. These are cheaper at $39.99, and they are also pretty solid quality. While the carbon pivots do come with more attachments, the Overshield glasses will tint and get darker when it's exposed to sunlight, which is a nice touch. Like I said earlier, I'm not too familiar with protective lenses, but I did think the Overshields were a solid option, especially at its price point. If you do want to pick any of these products from Chorus up, I've added links in the description below.
I tried it. That's like mine, the Selkirk, but like I don't really like it that much.
You know, like, do you like the Ruby?
Yeah, I like the Ruby.
These are all similar.
The J2 is similar.
The J2,
to
yeah, the shape is the same. I think 7 is just longer.
Longer.
And then this one looks like a new one.
He's scraped.
No, they fell off.
You hit my head.
No, they fell off.
You hit my head.
The guy was trying to get with the girl, but she couldn't.
Who's she?
I met her at AW as well. I think she was a tennis player originally and then started picking up pickleball.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
From what I've heard, she's taken. She's apparently from Florida. She's from the
Oh
area.
yeah?
Yeah.
That makes two of us.
Eat a bug.